the ancient relationship with those sort of things you can't explain and the sort of
Ah,
what you're talking about.
ah,
We live in a hyper rational, objective,
yes.
sort of distilled world that kind of tries to keep all of that stuff at
Yeah,
remove.
yeah.
But do you think that because I mean, you believe like you say a prayer to the muses, you believe in reincarnation, you believe in the daemon, like the
Uh-huh.
voice that talks to you. What does all that mean to you? Like that's clearly an important part of your both your sort of practice as a person, but also your creative practice.
Well, it means, like, what is I ask myself, we all ask ourselves, how does the world work,
Yeah,
you know? And like you say, our dumbed down world says, "Oh, we're only this body, da 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 da." But absolutely believe that is at least another dimension
yeah,
directly above us where the muse lives,
yeah,
angels, whatever, and that we as writers, and I'm really interested to hear what you say about that, that's what we kind of access, that's what we channel.
yeah,
That's where the books come from, or movies or everything like
yeah,
that. But a part of me, of course, is really skeptical.
yeah,
I'm born here,
yeah,
I have a material body. So I really try to reinforce within myself the reality that there are other forces and other entities out there that are on our side
yeah.
and are aiding us, and it's our job to connect to them, to open ourselves up to them. And so if that's the sublime, I don't know
I think it is.
what you call it, it's the divine anyway.
Yes, there's something beyond us that we don't control and can't fully conceive and certainly can't comprehend. I'll concede to all that. There's something I mean, just one of the ways you're in touch with that as an artist or a creative or anyone that makes something is that sense of like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
look at what you've created here, a kid from Riverside, right,
yeah,
How did
Sacramento.
this or Sacramento?
Uh,
You went
uh,
to school in
yeah,
Riverside, but,
no, that's true. But I just mean like just where did those words come? Like you're sitting there and you're almost like you're typing the end of a sentence that you're in the middle of. Like how like and this goes back to Plato. Like how do you know this?
yeah,
There is something fundamentally otherworldly about the creative act because it's coming from somewhere or something even if you want to just tell me it's this emergent thing happening in our brains, it's crazy.
I mean, you've heard so many stories about, like, musicians that are driving down the freeway and it's
Yeah.
suddenly a song
Yeah. And they're
complete,
rushing to get
right?
it down.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does anybody I mean, it could be the subconscious, I suppose, but I don't know. I don't,
I
that
mean, but
doesn't
even the
have
subconscious, that's pretty like so it's like your brain and then you have another part of your
Yeah.
brain and it's just like
Yeah.
there was this theory that at one point our brains, like, we have two hemispheres of the brain. Have you heard of
Yeah.
the bicameral mind theory?
No.
It was sort of popular and then discredited, but it's kind of this out there theory that like at one point we had two brains and now our brains they communicate with each other,
Uh-huh.
right? But like what if they didn't? Like what if they were separate and like the ancients would hear the voice of God, like go do this, or you need wooden walls, or all the
Uh-huh.
the, the,
Uh-huh.
the different things. What if that was just one side of the brain talking to the other
Uh-huh.
side of the brain, but
Uh-huh.
they didn't recognize it as
Uh-huh.
such?
Uh.
But even that's insane. Like the
Yeah.
idea that like you can know something and not know it, even your idea of the resistance. It's like, I want to do this. And then there's some part of me that doesn't want me to do it. And then I can make myself do it. That's crazy. How does any of that
Yeah.
work? There's something just
Yeah.
unfathomable about that.
Yeah.